Namaste. Welcome to all of you, friends, disciples, devotees. Today I'm diversifying myself a bit from Mother and Sri Aurobindo's quotes, only once, only this time, but I wanted to share with you some thoughts on the challenges we face in life. Quotes by some very great people who I think have the power and the experience they've been through to help uplift us. The first one is Joseph Campbell. If you've not read him, you should. And there are two DVDs in which he is featured. Excellent DVDs. Campbell says, opportunities to find deeper powers within ourselves come when life seems most challenging. And a lovely quote from Albert Camus, in the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. Haruki Murakami writes, and once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure, in fact, whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. And Aristotle writes, the beauty of the soul shines out when a man bears with composure one heavy mischance after another, not because he does not feel them, but because he is a man of high and heroic temper. Booker T. Washington, success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome. And the Dalai Lama tells us, there is a saying in Tibetan, tragedy should be utilized as a source of strength. No matter what sort of difficulties, how painful experience is, if we lose our hope, that's our real disaster. And C.S. Lewis writes, hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. And Helen Keller, although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it. My optimism, then, does not rest on the absence of evil, but on a glad belief in the preponderance of good and a willing effort always to cooperate with the good, that it may prevail. And Audrey Hepburn has a cute one. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. George Adair writes, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. A quote from Aristotle Onassis, it is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. and Winston Churchill. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. And this famous quote by Henry Ford, when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. From Roy T. Bennett, don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. And Tony Robbins, every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. And Dale Carnegie, who has been very famous for his book for many, many years, most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. This from Bob Riley. Hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. And from Joshua Marine, we have the following. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. And I close with one of my favorite quotes from George Washington Carver, who was a botanist and horticulturist in the South. And he wrote, "Everything will give up its secrets if you love it enough." Namaste. See you next week.